It's the Talk of San Diego.
I'm Eileen Craker, your host of The Talk of San Diego.
Hi, I'm Andrea, and you're watching The Talk of San Diego. And you know what? It's really not half bad.
Hi, Elena here with The Talk of San Diego.
Oh, I didn't even see you come in. Well, you're with Beth Hagendorf and The Talk of San Diego.
Hey, this is Laura Odegaard, and I'm here with The Talk of San Diego.
Hi, I'm Andrea, and this is The Talk of San Diego, and this is part 2 of our adventures at Seaworld. And if you missed part 1, just go to the Talk of San Diego website and you'll see it. Well, stay tuned, and we're going to have some fun today.
$10 Mall. It has it all. That's right, $10 Mall has it all, and all for under $10. We've got men's, we've got women's, we've got kids, and accessories galore. Makeup, scarves, watches, and all? That's right, under $10. So check it out. Go to $10mall.com now and start saving today. And be sure to tell a friend and earn extra bonus points. Remember, $10 Mall has it all.
The Talk of San Diego would like to correct a statement made earlier by one of our guests. On our segment entitled Fire Safety Begins at Home, Chief Henderson suggested that we keep all oily rags in a pile in a poorly ventilated area of your garage, storage area, or porch. Since that broadcast, it has been brought to our attention that the information given to us by Chief Henderson was incorrect, and that Chief Henderson, in reality, is not associated with any firefighting organization whatsoever. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused. On a side note, the Talk of San Diego is looking for a new fact checker for the show.
Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our program.
Yeah, now I think they should be released sooner or later. I'm not sure when they're going to release them.
Could I be here? So these are our elephant seal, and believe it or not, pups.
They are
You're
very
so big.
large pups, but they grow to be thousands and thousands of pounds.
Oh my gosh.
And
Guys.
you'll see on the back flippers some orange tags.
Mm-hmm.
Those are tags that the National Marine Fisheries Service gives to us, and we put them on every animal that is returned to the wild. That way we can keep track of them and make sure that they're doing okay. If they come up on the beach again, then we'll be able to identify, okay, we've had this animal before, we know this animal's history now, and we can better take care of them.
Okay. I hear you over there. And so these are the elephant seals?
Yeah, elephant seals.
And so that one's lighter. Does that mean anything really? Or just a different type of breed?
Actually, no, it's different degrees of dryness, and that's his belly. They're a little bit lighter typically on the underside.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
And how often do they go in the water? I mean, like, do they just hang out there, or do they?
Yeah, they spend actually, it just depends on the day, but some days they'll spend most of the day in the pool swimming around. They always get in there when we feed them. We feed them 3 different times a day. And then on a nice warm sunny day like this, they're gonna haul out and just soak it in.
They have huge eyes.
Yeah, they do. They do have huge eyes.
Wow. What does that mean, huh? And do they see well underwater, or?
They see okay
They
underwater,
smell
and they don't smell, but their vibrissae, all those whiskers on the front, help them to feel, help them to sense their environment as they're swimming through the water. And as you can see, they have very short front flippers. And compared to a sea lion, they have pretty short to the same size back flippers. Seals typically use those front flippers to steer, and they use their back flippers to propel, where it's the other way around with the sea lion. They use their long front flippers to propel, and they use their back flippers sometimes to help steer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And as you can see, these guys, they move much more like a slug would or a caterpillar. They undulate across the ground, whereas sea lions can get up and walk on all fours.
Oh, okay. And so earlier today we went to, I don't know, I think he was an announcer and he was describing the differences between them. And I think we saw sea lions, and those were standing up. So, and these are the seals.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so we have two different types of seals that we typically get. This is an elephant seal, and I have some harbor seals. Actually, I can actually bring one up to the gate here.
Yeah.
I can't let you guys come in here because it's quarantine.
Yeah.
But I'll let them out.
Let's go take a look at this over here.
And we're gonna see something very shortly. I wonder what it could be.
This is one of our rescue harbor seals. You can see this one has spots on it. It's much lighter than the elephant seals are, much smaller. This animal came in with several wounds on the side of her face. We're not entirely sure what those are from, but she also, we found out upon doing some x-rays that she does not have any vision out of her eyes, which is unusual for an animal this young. So she's actually gonna get some.
And they're not. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
And they're not born blind, or?
No, they're not born blind.
How old is she?
So she was probably born in January or February. She's only a couple months old.
You're so
What's
cute.
her name? Do you guys name her already?
You know, she doesn't have a name.
Not yet?
No.
You're nameless.
Each animal that comes in has a number. Nameless. that helps us keep track of them on their records and with their medications and everything like that.
And how long do their whiskers grow normally?
Well, they're all different, but some of them can get to be several inches long. As you can see with the elephant seals, some of them have, 3-4 inches.
Yeah.
What kind of seal is she? I'm sorry.
This is a harbor seal.
Harbor seal. And so when we went to see the other ones today, they didn't have the fur on their flippers.
Right. So this is another seal. So they have the short front flippers that are very furry. Or they have hair, fur all over them. And they have the short back flippers as well.
Oh. Are you modeling for us?
Yeah. So, whereas like you said, the sea lions don't have as much fur.
Yeah.
And I can show you one of them as well.
Yeah.
I'll pull one of them out.
I would love to see more.
And it's just something that's kind of interesting, a very subtle difference. If you can look at her vibrissae very closely, see how they're twisted?
Yeah.
That's different than a sea lion's. Sea lions are completely straight, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Yeah. All right. These are some of our... Hi, I'm just going to keep this with me. Come on over here. So
Hi,
this
buddy.
is
Oh no, where are you going?
come back.
Were they scared, or they just decided to do their own thing?
They may have thought they were going to get something to eat and then decided, what was going to happen?
So these are seals.
These are sea
No,
lions.
sea lions. Oh my gosh, I have to remember. So sea lions have the ears.
Yes, he's got the ears, got the front. Here we go.
And he sits up.
Yeah, sit up. He's got the, like you said, no fur on the edge of the flippers. Walking around on all fours. Longer, straighter vibrissae. And see how they're touching? See how that one's on, basically just
Yeah.
stepped on top of the other
Yeah.
one, you typically won't see harbor seals or elephant seals doing that.
Why is that?
They're just much more social, these ones.
Uh-huh.
Sea lions are much more social. So see how all of them have their space?
Yeah. I think they'd squash each other
Yeah.
if they were like all
Yeah.
over.
Sea lions.
And these are the show ones, right? Like the sea lions are
yes.
like for shows and the seals don't really?
Typically, yes. Yeah, in our shows. Now, these are all animals that have been rescued. So these are all animals that will be returned to their natural environment. And you can see on his backside there, he's got, what we do is we shave their fur as a way of identifying them. We use what's called a feral marking system. So if they are a female, it gets shaved on their right side. If they're a male, it gets shaved on their left side. So this is a male right here. And basically, that number tells me that this animal is number 62. And
You could see that, or the shaving, or
yeah,
how did you tell?
so the way that it works is if it's an even number, it's like kind of like the corners of a box. So it's 2, 4, 6, or 8.
Oh,
And then if you were to take that box and tilt it, it would be 3, 5, 7, and 9. So I look at them and I say, okay, well that was down here, that's just
Gotcha.
6, 6 and then a 2. And I looked and I saw, okay, he's got what looks like this shaved into his fur. That means he's number 62. And that way we can know we can give him, 62 is on medication, so let's make sure we give to 62 and not 64.
And would it be easier just to shave the numbers?
That's a good question. I think because they're straight lines, they're much easier to shave into their fur.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can take you over to the other side and show you a few more.
And how long would it take to grow back, like the fur after shaving it?
Several months and it will be gone. We've had animals that have stayed here for several months for various reasons, and then their fur grows back.
Oh,
And it's hard to tell who they are. And we'll take a short break, and she's going to show us some more.